സുഖമാണ്. Okay, today
Okay.
I went to the hospital not for my case. It was for my husband's. He had this tennis elbow problem.
Oh
So
God.
to consult doctor, he went. Yeah, the
Does he play
tennis
cricket?
issue. No, but he lifted some weights, some heavy weight.
Oh, so
Okay, so that is the reason. If we take rest, definitely without medication, you can get over that situation. You
oh,
can instead. It's not a disease actually. It's a state.
okay.
Like when you lift heavy objects, it happens to anyone.
But it should
It
happen
can.
for a regular basis. It shouldn't be happen on a single day. It will be a long something he will be
Uh,
unknowingly doing. So that's why the tennis elbow tendency of a tennis elbow is that you should do a consistently one particular thing for a longer time. Then only it can happen.
yeah, it is. Maybe he's giving more stress to his one of his hands, either left or right.
Oh,
So when he goes to gym, he takes some machines, which I mean, some equipment which is really heavy, dumbbell and all. Maybe that can be the reason.
poor guy. That's a
Okay.
better note
So
to the
what
gym.
about you?
No, no, I
Have
never
you
go to
ever
gym.
experienced this
No, no,
tennis elbow?
I never go to gym because I find those guys not supporting, right? We have to do all the work, right? And we won't be paid also.
They
If we
support
leave this,
ladies. They
if,
support ladies, I think.
even if I have to lift
Yeah.
some weight also, they won't be support. We have to do alone, right? And we won't be paid also. If you do the same thing in the market, we will be paid. So it's something you're doing it.
Sometimes, and I think in good gyms, you get proper training from the master, from the trainer.
അല്ല മേഡം എനിക്കത്
That gym is really good.
ജോക്ക് ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് പറയാൻ അറിയത്തുണ്ട്. ഞാൻ ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത് അവിടെ സപ്പോർട്ടിംഗ് മെന്റാലിറ്റി ഇല്ലാത്ത ആൾക്കാരാ. ഒരിക്കലും നമ്മളെ ഹെൽപ്പ് ചെയ്യത്തില്ല. നമ്മൾ തന്നെ പണി എടുക്കണം. എടുക്കുന്ന പണിക്ക് കാശും കിട്ടത്തില്ല. ആ പണി ചന്തയിൽ പോയി എടുക്കുവാണെങ്കിൽ കാശും
Uh,
കിട്ടില്ല.
uh, uh. Okay, you got in that sense, isn't it?
ആ
That's why I was also telling that way. Like they support ladies, isn't it?
യാ
പെണ്ണുങ്ങളാണെങ്കിൽ അവർ അത്ര
ഓ
വേണമെങ്കിൽ help ചെയ്യും.
ചെയ്യണോ
It is the
നമ്മൾ
Yeah,
തന്നെ
it is the only place where we have to work hard than the owner, isn't it?
യാ അതെനിക്ക് ഇഷ്ടമല്ല. ഐ ഡോണ്ട്
Uh,
ലൈക്ക് ഇറ്റ്.
uh, okay, since
ബട്ട്
you are a very lazy person,
never.
uh,
Why should
isn't it?
I still remember I have a training conducted for my marketing people. So one of the guy from Trivandrum, right? I told him that better to uh, get തേയ്മാനത്തിന് എന്താ പറയുന്നത്, right? തേയ്മാനം what with the
എന്താ
തേയ്മാനം, right? It,
നമുക്ക് ഓസ്റ്റിയോപൊറോസിസ് എന്നൊക്കെ പറയാറുണ്ട്
no, no, no.
മെഡിക്കൽ ടേംസ് ലൈക്ക്
അതല്ല, like that the word is like
ദാറ്റ്
this one. ഇരുന്ന്
തേയ്മാൻ
ഇരുന്ന് തുരുമ്പ് പിടിക്കുന്നതിനെക്കാട്ടും നല്ലതാടാ പ്രവർത്തിച്ച് തേഞ്ഞു പോകുന്നതെന്ന്. അപ്പം I quoted this way. So so when he was in the home, he narrated the same story to his mother. So his mother is also known to me. So she called me and then you told my son to get right. ഇരുന്ന് തേഞ്ഞു പോകാൻ പറഞ്ഞോ നീ. Right? So
just like a piece of metal, isn't it? If it stays in that rest for a long time, it will what rust very fast, isn't it?
yeah, that's what I told.
നമ്മുടെ
Better than being in a one particular time than get corrosion. That you work out in the field and get you see that will be more better, right? Anyway, you are going to exploit it, right? So better you work out through this way.
yeah,
Yeah. And my
any other
suggestion.
way so that you can make money.
Yeah, and one more thing, see, his hand will be very handy when you have the child, right? So better you ask him to get fit before the baby comes, right? Sleepless nights are in front of you.
So till for 9 months, I will take care of the baby. But
Yeah,
after
yeah,
I give birth to the child, it is his responsibility. I will
yes,
hand over every responsibilities to him.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Everything. അപ്പോ നമ്മള് കഴിഞ്ഞ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ I think in the last class we talked about your child's education, isn't it?
yeah.
But it was not. It was incomplete.
Okay, yeah. We were
Do
discussing
you
about
want to? I
yeah.
mean, do you want to? Uh,
Uh, so why I suggested that particular curriculum It's not because of syllabus that they are following. They'll be having the class till 3 o'clock. They will be attending the regular classes. After 3 o'clock up to 5 o'clock, they will be having their own curriculum, right? To find what the child interested and to train them in that particular way, and to find what they're and getting exposed to multiple areas to find their real interest. That is the main area that they are focusing on. And if you compare with other
Yeah.
countries, right, you will be getting paid much for training of the newcomers, right? The highly paid teachers will be the teachers who is training the students in the kgs and ukgs, right? In foreign countries,
Yeah.
right? But
Yes.
here you will be introducing some of the ladies who is just passed out of tcc, and they actually don't know, right, how to handle these emotional things, right? Recently one teacher beat some particular student. The reason is he kissed another girl, right? So how he can do that one? He's just a baby, right? The teacher's mind is not that much trained to how to handle that situation, right? So that's
Yeah.
that's the
Yes.
unfortunate situation within India. Our education system, who's handling the kg, the smaller childs, are not trained to that one, and they are not properly paid to the job also. So that's why
Yes. Yes.
foreign,
Absolutely.
yeah, foreign countries, right, they know how to address the child emotions, right, how to handle them, how to make some trauma. The education shouldn't be a trauma to them, right? They shouldn't be having the fear of
Exactly.
getting beaten, right, getting something insulted in front of somebody, right? uh, they have to, according to the student, they have to change the strategy. So
Yes.
our curriculum, our teachers are not able to do that one because of the count of that one particular class is having. Right now, this particular organization is having 8 to 1 ratio. For every 8 students, they will be having one teacher, and so they will be able to monitor them very closely, understand their emotions and what they going through, what their personal interests are, on which area they are very much interested to do something, which area they are reluctant to do that one. So they can accordingly they can focus on their particular domain going forward. So that was the curriculum they are implementing. Yeah.
So that the teachers can understand individual difference,
Yes.
giving focus to each and every student in a class, isn't it? But in a class containing more than 40 students or 80, I think that individual attention can't be given in the right way.
No, no way. Right.
Yeah,
Where you will be focusing? Will you be
because I,
focusing? Will you be focusing on completing the syllabus, or will you be focusing on
yes,
child development? No, that is never going to happen, right? After all, teachers are
yeah,
humans, right?
yes,
They won't be questioning the child not to making that the particular career development or the character formation, right? None of the organizations are focused on that one. You won't be questioned in if you're not doing that one. But if you're not able to complete the syllabus, if you're not able to bring the result to the organization, definitely the teacher will be questioned.
that will be questioned.
Yeah, so
Yeah, for sure.
every teachers will be focused on those things to complete their syllabus. What is there in the plate, just
Yeah.
complete it and go forward with that one. So that's the main challenge. Our system is actually cultured or formed in such a way.
And also, what all things, the syllabus, curriculum, everything has to be restructured. It
Yes.
should connect with real life experience of the students instead of, because we learned many things in our school days, isn't it? Which
Hmm.
is none of them are applicable or useful in our day-to-day life. So there is no point in learning those things to the deeper level. But we have to learn something that helps us to get good job. And also, what do you think? What are the subjects you have to be taught in a school, in a college?
Especially
Um,
the psychology.
if you are
Yeah, please.
if you are asked to, you are given an opportunity to what change, transform this curriculum,
Hmm.
bring about a change.
Hmm.
What all changes? Which all subjects will you include? The subjects which are mandatory for the students to learn so that he or she can perform better
Hmm.
in her life, in his life.
Okay, let me 1 minute.
Subjects.
Let me
Let
take
me,
one
yeah.
1 minute. Yeah, you're able to hear me, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes.
so this is the one of the book currently I'm reading, like Manifestation.
Manifest.
Yeah. So uh, our knowledge, right? If I am in a place to contribute to society, the way the child has to study, right? How to focus their learning, how to learn some of the thing. Definitely, I won't be encouraging them to specialize in one particular area, right? Actually, so as you want to learn something good, right? You don't know what are it's actually a biological system, right? It's need food, right? It need proper sleep. It needs
Yes.
quality insights to it so that it can process. And the surrounding that you are already exposed to, that also plays a vital factor for a child to get trained. The screen time, the type of content that you are consuming, right? And in any particular
Content.
situation, yeah, content.
Content, there are two types of pronunciation.
Mhm.
Same spelling, two pronunciation, two different referee.
Hmm.
Content creation is a
Hmm.
good thing that you
Hmm.
can do at your home.
Hmm.
Content. The content of this book is this one, like that. Content also same pronunciation. I mean, different pronunciation, same spelling means tripti,
Hmm.
satisfied. I'm content with your marks, with
Okay.
your performance.
Okay.
Okay, and
Okay.
ഒരേ spelling, different pronunciation, to different meaning. Yeah.
Okay. So the content,
Yeah.
right, that they are
Hmm.
consuming from the social media, right, and the people they are getting exposed to, and also in different situations, they'll be having some biological changes also, like in the adolescence, right? Even personally, I was good at till 10th, right, ninth. So when I get into adolescence, I'm not able to find how to deal that one, right? My parents are
I
not.
was not able to deal with that.
I was.
I'm
Okay.
not able. I was not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was not able to. So in especially if I met with some of the teachers, right, who trained me in that one, how to handle those situations. So I was
Uh-huh.
wondering if I was not met with him, right? If I was not able to openly discuss with him, right? These are the challenges I am facing, right? How to handle this one? I'm not able to focus, right? uh, those areas, who are the people are lucky enough to get such trainers, mentors in that particular time, will be able to perform better upcoming days. But if somebody is
Yeah.
not able to, every time, every area, those teachers won't be available for them, right? Like as I earlier said, they will be focused on the curriculum, right? What are the results that it's producing? My focus will be, right, educate the child, right, before something happening. This is going to happen, right? You should be prepared for this one. So when you, even the period stage, right, when the child, even you're not training your um, child, right? This is the thing. These are the biological changes that you can expect, and this is the thought process that you may expose to. So this is the way you have to tackle that one. So if she or he is
What about
aware.
sex education?
Yes, yeah.
What about sex education? Do you is it something a mandatory that it is a stigmatic topic that people are not ready to talk about, isn't
Yeah,
it? In
yeah,
front of boys in a mixed classroom, isn't it?
yeah,
So I think that all issues has to be addressed in front of students, isn't it?
definitely. But this, rather than this sex education, right? Our media is even our films, right? That we are normally, even our real structures, right? We are already exposed before that we are into that particular things, right? So we are not considering a lady or a girl child as a respectful way, right? Whenever we are meeting one person, that you have to, suppose if one lady is saying that I'm having my periods, right? You should be able to connect with your mother, right? Or
Yes.
the similar kind of things, if your mother also trained you, right? This is the pain that I am going through, right? If I'm having this period, I won't be having that mental stability, right? Means I will be much more distracted, right? If a person, if I don't know, more than a father, I think mothers can bring more value, the more education to these children, because they will be considering, if whatever the things you needed, you will be reaching out to your mother first, right? As a mother, I think rather than fathers, they can do some dumb wonders in the life of their student, right? If she is explaining his son, right, definitely he will be in a frame of mind. The neural connection that he will be having with his mother, definitely he will be start respecting that particular girl. So he won't be having a thought to right. So even if before touching her also he will be requesting her permission, right? So that that should be the culture that we have to bring within our organization, right? Even the previous years that the community was led by ladies, right? Because we have n number of princes, right, who lead the show. But after a certain time that that reduced, right? Now it been in a state where ladies has to get approval from the male persons, right? Even if they want to do something. So if we can educate our son, right, through their mothers, right, they are much capable, right? Then if you will be physically more powerful, but mentally the ladies are more powerful than you. They can same time do the multitasking, right? So if they can do some more better things than you, definitely these people will start respecting the ladies. Until and unless they are having a mutual respect between them, we are a long way to go to get it done, right? So my suggestion is we want to give that education first to having a mutual respect, uh, and have that respect for being who we are, right? We don't want to
So it
compete.
is coming under this. So is it coming under the topic of value education classes?
Yes.
It is a, isn't
Yeah,
it? It's a
yeah,
value education
yeah.
thing, isn't it?
Respect
Coming
is,
under.
yeah, respect is a value actually that you should have, right? Even you enter in the corporate, right? If you have a wrong attitude like against the ladies, so they won't be good enough to do something. So if you have a female manager who is the head of that organization, definitely he will be having a struggle to accept her, right? He won't be recognizing her value, right? It will be a it is a disadvantage for him to, because in my industry my manager's manager is a lady actually, right? She is doing a fantastic job actually. Wherever the things we can't able to
We have
convince
to
some of the,
appreciate it.
yeah, we are not able to do that one. She is doing it with an ease, right? Okay, uh, route that problem to me. I will take her, Srijesh, right? So we are very free of mind. So we are now in a position to, whenever we are facing stress trouble, we are directly reaching out to her that what will be the solution. So we respect her managerial skill. Rather, we do know, right? We are more technically sound.
Managerial skill. Hmm.
We are more technically sound than her, but still we respect her. So she is able to bring some business to us. Without that business we won't be able to use our technical skill. So mutually we have to respect each other, that the qualities that they have, right? Not with comparing with each other, right? So definitely that values has to be what has to be um, teach, no, what has to be there in their curriculum, right? How to respect each
And
other, how to upskill yourself, how to
correct.
handle the situation, how to do the man management, right? How to monitor your emotions, right? How to address that one.
So I think then you are talking now you are talking about more contents which is falling under this category of life skills.
Yeah,
Isn't it? It's coming under this emotions.
this
That
this
is
is
a very
this is
important.
this is the wrong concept that we have to again see. Your brain also structured in similar things. So if I am talking about something, okay, this is another department, right? If I'm talking about one, oh, this is some technical skills. If you're talking about some other sense, you are taking about biz skills, right?
Everything is
That,
interconnected.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's at the main issue, right? Whenever we are talking, started talking to one institution, so they are thinking, oh, this is not in the syllabus, this is not in the topic, right? That's where our real education should happen, right? This is not independent actually, right? One we are pushing our child to have food, right? It's not, we have to teach them that without food you won't be able to function your brain properly. You have to be get hydrated. You have to do some quality, consume some avocado, right? Walnut, right? These things are very useful for your brain functioning. So we have to teach them, so they should know what are the food which will be useful for their brain, and how frequently they have to have that one, which is the food they have to have before the exam, right? So this is not independent things. These are the all correlated things that you have to know, right? You have to have some knowledge in food. You have to do some knowledge in basic disciplines. You have to have some knowledge in biz skills, and you have to know how to deal your teachers also, right? Even my child, when she was going to the first day to that school, that she was carrying a chocolate to her teacher.
Okay.
So that itself, right? Even I'm a teacher. One student, many of out of 30 students, if one particular student is reaching out to me, sir, this is for you. Definitely, I'll be having a close relation with her, right? So at
For
the,
sure.
yeah. So from that level itself, that I think that's the training that we have here, right? If somebody you are visiting for a new thing, you have to carry
I
one.
mean, as parents, you give such trainings to your
Yeah.
child, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
How to
It's
behave with other individuals when you get
yeah.
into that society level, isn't
Yeah,
it?
even if you have a strong battle, right? Even he scold her, right? Even some of the visitors is coming, she will put apart that particular scolding, and he will take some like snacks and will reach out to us, right? This is for you. Have the food, right? So he will properly attend that guest. So this is not something we trained for the teaching, right? It's the normal quality that we teach. So whatever the issue, the who is coming to our home, or we are reaching out to some other people, right? We have to have that skill.
Okay, I have a doubt. That is, there are parents who tell these things to their children, isn't it? Behave well when guests come to our home.
Hmm.
Like, just do like this, do like that. They are actually forcing or pushing the child to do so.
Hmm. No.
Okay, so is that important, or parents should instead be a role model or example, that physical example they should show in front of the students? I mean,
Yeah.
not students, but in front of their children. Like action speaks louder than words, isn't it?
Yes.
Instead of saying you should do like that, you should do like that, you shouldn't do like this, you have to, what you are expecting from the child, you have to show it in front of the child, isn't it?
Yes. Actually,
So
yeah.
in
Please.
that way, how will you, your wife and you yourself, do you show such kind of action so that the child will get inspired from you guys,
Uh,
and she will show the same thing in front of others?
okay. So if you want, right? Uh, See, my personality, right? My way of communication, right? It's also affected by the surroundings that I have, right? The people I have interacted with, the scenes I have seen, right? Uh, so definitely for the children, they will primarily focus on the visual memory that you are mentioning, right? This is, visual memory means they will be able to memorize the things that is visible for them, that that they
That they
have,
saw,
yeah, that,
yeah.
that they saw. Actually, you're correct. So most of the time I will be doing some stuff with my laptop and all those things, right? I will be reading something. Definitely my wife, she is preparing for some exams. So even my
Yeah.
father-in-law, so he will be used to have the newspapers reading and all those things, even the grand. So whoever she is exposed to, we are most of the time equipped, right? So she's trying to imitate us, right? So even if I am doing some psychology classes, if I am doing consultancy part, definitely. So she's looking at to me. So she is trying to imitate the same. See, I have my brain is saying that this is not right, right? My intuition is saying that this is not right. So I'm able to see him. I think whatever he is saying is he is not correct, right? So the way I'm questioning the things, right? The same thing she's duplicating. It's she don't know the entire thing, but definitely she know what I'm asking them. What are the replies I am able to get from their side? So now she is able to form the questions, right? So that she can get the desired reply from their side. So that are the something that you have. It's not something purposefully that we are doing, but uh, that's something that you have consciously practice in front of your child, right? This is the thing, right? That she is always be watching us. We should be very confident, conscious, right? These memories will be get trained to her mind, so that we will be more conscious while we are doing that one, so when we are in the radar of her. So I think it's more than you're trying to afford to push something to her. That it's always better that you can bring her that he voluntary to your world, right? So that she already know, right, the value of that one, what the possible output that she can get from that one. And if so that's the thing. So if we were, so whenever we are meeting a new person, we kick off the conversation with what is his name, right? Where you are from, right? So recently my child was also doing so, now I got the trick. Acha, the miss, if I, because currently their entire there's a shuffling going on, right? So when she's moving from the UKG to the first standard, only two people were there in his division.
Yeah.
Remaining all
In
people
her
were,
division.
yeah, in her division.
Newcomer. Yeah.
So every people were new. So first day she was able to, not able to, she was in a trauma actually, right? The previous friends was not there. But from the second day, right, she came to me and told me that, oh, I got the idea, cha, how you approach the people, how you make friends, right? I asked how. So I directly go to them. I asked her name, right? What's their name? Where you're from? So suddenly they become my friend. So that
Yeah.
ice breaking,
Socialization.
yeah, ice breaking section, right? Is not the term, right? They should know how to do that one, right? The implementation level, the education should be in the implementation. It's not in the theoretical level, right? You may know what the ice breaking, right? But practically when try to do that one, there is a lot of factor coming to you, right? The opposite person's capability, right? How they respond to you,
How
right?
they react. Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
not react, it's respond actually, right? uh, Reaction means, react means something what we are um, so we can take this way. So react is something that reaction depend on the current situation, what mood that they have. So we won't be able to judge a
Yes.
person from the reaction. So we will be able to judge a person by responding, right? In the
Because there is a thought process involved in that, isn't it?
yeah,
Respond and
yeah, yeah. So,
respond.
so they will be processing that thing. Who is telling to me, right? What I actually, right? Do I need to do he need a proper reply from my side? Then only he will be replying, right? So for emotional person, he won't be able to, he will be won't be able to provide the proper time to responding. So he will be react immediately. എന്നാടാ ചോദിച്ചാൽ എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് തിരിച്ചു. So they'll be more responsive. So that's the reaction actually. That's why most of
Yeah.
the issues
Yeah.
happening. So you rather than reacting to some situation, what you have to do is you have to
Just
analyze the situation.
respond.
You have to analyze the
Yeah.
situation. You have to process in your
Situation
mind.
and
You have to
respond.
you have to process it. Then if you are making a feedback, then it's not just response. It's right. That will be the most apt one. So
Yeah.
so we should also train our child to respond rather than reacting, right? So this
Yes. Exactly.
just take a pause, right? Hold your horses, and then then give a feedback. So it will be more accurate, more refined. The tone will be proper. So the opposite person also may feel, okay, so I am in a wrong frame of mind. At least I have to stop the conversation now. Okay, so if one person is reaching out to one need you to for a fight, so okay, let's see, if you say at the same time, that fight happens immediately. So in that situation, when you have to say, see, you are already drunk, right? Whatever you're saying is not in your conscious mind, so I can understand that one. So what the best way is, you can take some time, right? Calm yourself, think twice. If you still feels the same, we can have a debate on this one, but not for now. I'm
Yes.
open for that one, but not for now. So we are making him aware that he is not conscious. So now whatever he says, he's saying is in due to his emotions, emotional that outburst, right? Now you have, so that
Yes.
person will be able to understand himself, right? Even sometimes we won't be able to understand ourselves. That I'm not stable now, right? Right. So if somebody
That's
says,
why it is being said that don't take important decisions when you are emotionally what? I mean, if there is emotional
so
thing that happened in your mind, like,
it's
if
not
you are,
it's not decisions only. There are two things actually, right? When you're emotionally sad, don't make a decision, right? So if you lost something,
yes,
right? So you are getting, so you are in a sad mood, then don't take any decisions, means I let's stop, let finish this life, like you are emotionally sad,
yeah,
you're emotionally low, right? Nobody is won't take they take a decision, let's suicide. Nobody will be take a decision in a happy mood, right? So when you are emotionally low, you don't take any decisions. And there is another one version, right? When you are exceptionally happy, don't make any promises, right? So,
Yeah,
yeah,
that is also true.
yeah,
So
yeah,
emotion, it can be anything, positive, any positive or negative, whatever, isn't
yeah,
it? So
yeah,
in that emotional state of being, don't take that kind of any decision, isn't it?
yeah. You can say so. More specifically, so when you're happy, don't make any promises. When you're emotionally down, don't make any decisions. Right? You have to be stable, right? To see both part.
Ma- yeah, many people fell into wrong relationships because of that emotional state,
Yeah,
isn't it? Because of their, they may say yes to a toxic relationship because she or he want to move away from the other person, their old
yeah,
relationships, isn't
yeah.
it? To show off, or to show anger, or as a part of revenge, isn't it?
That's a great
Fine.
topic actually. So in adolescence counseling, we've been trained in multiple psychological things, right? I have a for a lady. She was doing her plus two, right? She was already addicted to a toxic relationship, right? So she was in a frame of mind that if she is not getting scolded by her boyfriend in one particular day, she was in a trauma. Why? So it's become a part of her life actually. So that's some of another type of addiction, right? That she needs to be scolded, right? She needs that one. Without that, she feels something emptiness. And there are some other things. They want to prove the ex wrong, right? So immediately he should know. She do want to get into some other relationship, and she want to let this person know that I already got one, right? I already get it better than you, right? So in that cases, she will be able to uh, negotiate to the any level, right? So she wanted, and some of the things some persons will be taken a wrong choice, that person won't be suitable for him, but it was her decision that, but she want to be right in front of her parents and society, right? So that whatever the struggles that she have, she suffer that one, so that he don't want to be get blamed by the society. So there are then number of things that.
Actually, it is the tendency of each and every person in this world, isn't it? We don't want to be blamed.
Hmm.
We don't want to be judged
Hmm.
uh, in the wrong way. That's why people are behaving well in front of others, isn't it? We are all wearing kind of mask, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Hiding our true identity, our true character, because the person's correct or the right or the exact character, behavior, personality is revealed when he or she is alone in a room. What all thoughts come to his mind, how he reacts or responds, how he thinks, how he behaves, everything. Once we are in a private room, we are our own thoughts are very dirty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Uh, so no,
Yeah.
no, no, nobody to actually, Surabhi, if you remember, right, these the dirty thoughts actually it has a very striking capacity to your brain. So whenever I want to learn something, right, even if whatever the code I make, which is professionally and all those things, I won't be able to remember that thing very easily, right? If you connect that particular subject with some dirty thoughts, definitely it will connect you like
Exactly.
very fast.
Why? Why I think it's the tendency of human beings to be. It's not negative, or we can't say that this is wrong, isn't it?
It's
Because
actually
we are led by instincts.
well, actually, it's not wrong, Surabhi. The thing is, actually, we are animal, social animal, actually, right? We are evolved. So
Yes, social animal.
yeah, the structures made me to the family structure, right? This the way you have to behave in front of society. Otherwise, the 99% of doing this one, so that you have to do the same, right? So now there are odd person, right? Kani Kusradi, you maybe his father is also a very intellectual man.
Okay, that we can just discuss. Please rejoin.
Okay.
All right, because it's a nice topic.
That book, because I think to realize all those things is not bad, right? Many people have that knowledge, right, after 30 or 60, right? Oh, this is not very big thing, right? If you see some novels on Adavikutti, right? Who means sometimes erotic novels will be less if you read Enda Kada, if you read, right? So what are the fantasies that she have, right? For a daughter persons, right? Her life is also the same, but to bring you to that particular level, right? you need to prove yourself. So if you are already intellectual person in front of some those, then the society won't be criticizing you. Oh, if something came from their side, they will be praising them. Oh, whatever you're saying is good, so you are enjoying your life, right? You're not restricting your thoughts. And actually that's what every person's needs. But that's desire is always there for everybody. But due to our society and all those things, we are restricting ourselves. And that's where, if when you're restricting your thoughts, emotions, rather than a particular level, that's where the stress generates. That's
So
where
when
you
you say that point, there is a quote that comes to my mind that is, "Good girls don't make history; bold girls make it."
correct.
Isn't it? That good girls, in the sense, we would like society ask us right from our birth. They ask us to fit into a box created by the male-dominated patriarchal kind of thing, where everything is written by men, isn't it? But it has changed to a great extent in this world now. But only bold girls make history.
I
തന്റേതായിട്ടുള്ളൊരു സ്പേസ് ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴാണ് you will be called as തന്റേടി അഹങ്കാരി, isn't it?
Ahangari,
So this
yes, Mr.
arrogance, yeah.
Uh, this is not my quote actually. So there is a book called Thai Illata Mutai, right? There is a, I forget her name, right? She was actually a presenter. So uh, I forget her name, right? I will
Recording in
you,
progress.
you can search her name, Thai
Yeah,
Illata.
you can actually share such kind of books and the things that you love, because I think we are on the same board when we talk about such subjects,
Yeah.
psychological,
So
philosophical,
uh,
yeah.
normally I have a very good I have a good tendency uh, to how to say, to think from a lady's point of view, right? That's why I read this particular book, ende katha, that Madhavi Kutti, right? So how
Okay,
she will,
yeah.
what the
So
thought
when you
process.
say that to some other persons, then they will say, "Oh, you want to think in the way like lady think? That is not fair. That is not acceptable,
Who
isn't
cares?
it? Are you
Okay.
a girlish kind of person, isn't it? Like,
Yeah. Uh,
yeah."
and there is one movie called Irudi Pakkam, right? Last page. So there are a number of movies that I can say. So the reason I am saying is, I think that I will be having this awkward thinking, right? But I have some friends, right? Like Emma, right? That my manager's manager. So nobody knows we have a good connection actually. So she used to have a detailed discussion with us, right? With me actually. If so she if I go to some of their presentations and all those things, she gives me some odd character, that odd likes of some of the lady managers within other organizations. So she will be having a close connection with them. So she will give me some points, and this is what she likes actually, this is the perfume she likes, uh, this is the topics that she will be deeply interested to have the discussion. So you don't know to
Okay.
you don't need to have any detailed discussion technically. You make her a happy rapport, right? If you're able to make a good rapport with her, so the only concern that she is saying, all the ladies in this top management, right, they only need to have a confirmation from a gents that, um, does he can handle my stardom, right? I am a CEO, I am a CFO, I am a public personality, right? If I have a connection with him, does he will be able to handle my stardom? That is the only concern every ladies, the top management ladies house, right? So they need in a safer
Putting away that male ego,
male. No,
keeping
no,
male ego
no, no,
aside,
it's
isn't it?
nothing to do with male ego. They can they that's okay. They can again, I have to give you detailed things. They are in that position, right? Because they are able to undone the male ego, that.
Yeah, yes, for sure.
Okay, so they won't care if you are a male chauvinist, nothing. She will eradicate you in one
Who
second.
cares?
Who cares? Get out.
Yeah, that attitude. Yeah.
Yeah, so they won't be caring you, and you won't be able to convince them showing your male ego. See, this is me. Who cares? Get out. I don't need you. I can get thousands of people like you, right? I have the fund. So
Yeah.
the thing is, um, the most celebrated part of a male is the feminine voice, right? It's not something that arrogant. If a male can talk to you
Can you
softly.
please explain?
Okay.
Because that dialogue,
Huh.
it created kind of uh, a wave in me. I didn't understand what exactly you're trying to
Okay.
bring out. Yeah,
Uh,
point out.
the feminine, every male has a feminine nature, right? He can be very soft, right? He can pamper you like anything, right? He can generate to a feel for a lady that he is the guy, the go to a person. So she will fight with you. She won't be having a filter in front of you when you she's having a discussion, right? In those areas, every ladies respect the person who's a masculine structure and all those things. They don't need them in their immediate circle, right? They're not. That's why the ladies has a most interaction with the buddies, right? It's not buddy, right? I forget his. It's normal. So he will be more closer to that lady rather than his boyfriend. So for the boyfriend, he will be having
Bestie.
bestie. Yeah. So actually, that's the thought process work with this bestie, right? She don't want a bestie who is very stubborn, right? That she can't discuss anything. So for his boyfriend, he needs, that's actually thought process. For the boyfriend, he needs such clarities. For the boyfriend, she needs expect some objections that he can guide her how to do the things. So in those areas, she is expecting a guide from a boyfriend, but for the bestie, she is expecting like go to a person, right? If it's this bestie, right? This bestie will be having the feminine structure, feminine dominance of a male character, right? She will ask you, "Have you food?" Right? Uh, how are you feeling? Right? So that's something the pampering. Even some of the boyfriends do that one, but these ladies never accept that one. I don't need you, right? You have to focus on your work. You have to earn properly. So the feminine that quality of a male is something that uh, that Arthanarishwaran, if you can say the male, the Arthanarishwaran means half girl, half boy, right? So in, yeah, in that case, you can also practice the soft part of your the empathy that you can show. All those qualities is come in the feminine part of a male, right? She will be very empathetic with you, right? She will genuinely care for your um, emotions, right? If something happen, he will be most worried, like how a mother cares for a child, right? But unfortunately, that quality is trained by some of the people who want to exploit the ladies, right? That's why ladies easily get trapped. But uh, but if you are genuinely trained, if you genuinely, most of the divorce cases, all those things won't be happening, right? What actually the male thinks that I shouldn't show my care, right? If I be very humble with the ladies, right, she will sit on my head, right? So that's a wrong thought actually
So
a male
that
have.
is that's about the gender roles, isn't it? When a child is being born in that particular point itself, we are just showing that blue balloon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Blue for boys and that pink for girls.
Huh.
Something that gender, the society's asking us to fit into something. So gender roles and sex both are extremely different, and males are supposed to do these and these activities. They should be very bold, very stubborn, strong, hard, shouldn't cry. But ladies should be like flowers,
Huh.
very soft, modest, shy,
Huh.
isn't it? She can cry, unlike men who should control their uh, tears. If you cry in front of them, you are a lady. You don't cry like a lady, isn't it?
Okay. Again, I have so you like ladies like pink, like boys like blue. So what do you think? Who like the pink most? Ladies, gents or ladies?
I think. when society or people around us
No, don't go to
give
that
all
much
these
deep.
things.
Don't go to that much
Uh,
deep. So what I am
uh,
saying, asking is simple
but I
question.
took a decision. The thing is that I want to change the way people look into these kind of things. So if I'm doing something like that, like a baby shower or something, then I will never place blue for boys or pink for girls. I'll take two different colors, brown or green, something like that. I will just destroy this blue and
No,
pink right
Arabic. No,
from the start.
that's that's your that
Yours
your
my choice.
that I don't know that community communist in you, right? I want to I want to rebel, right? That's an, I'm not saying that one. What I'm asking is something like if you have a boy, right? If you have a mother, right, who can directly interact with the sex, all those things with your child, he will be having an awesome time with you, right? And you will be a great pair, right?
Let me ask you one more question.
Huh,
When the child,
huh,
okay, in that infancy stage, you buy kitchen sets
hmm,
for girls, isn't it?
huh,
That
huh,
Barbie dolls,
huh,
pink
huh.
Barbie dolls for girls, and that gun, then building blocks and other things, doctor relate, and that kind of building blocks, many items, car, bike, jeep, and all to boys. So we have to destroy that kind of things that is still happening, isn't it?
No, Are Baba, you're
Why
wrong
can't we
actually.
buy some?
No, no, actually wrong actually. So the most of the things that currently ladies do, actually male can do better, right? You take many makeup artists. He will be a boy actually. He will be a
Yeah,
gensag, right?
yeah. So
I
I have many plans for my child. Like if he is a boy, definitely I'll send him to this Bharatanatyam class and also
huh,
makeup artist. I want that person, man,
huh,
to be a makeup artist. I
huh.
have instead of the doctor engineer thing, I will try to what make
Uh,
him
yeah.
follow such things,
Okay.
modeling.
Okay.
So my
I can.
husband is he's
I
extremely
can.
different
I
from
can
me,
understand your
and he
emotion.
says that no, Bharatanatyam is meant to be for meant for ladies. So don't send. He will be like Pennati kind of. I said, who told you like that? It is an art form that anyone can master, and don't say like that. Angana, we have a debate in our like Chanduvottu. People will call him Chanduvottu. Don't do like that. He
Huh.
should be masculine. If he is a man, male child.
Okay,
Okay.
that's where I'm. So what I want to say is my question. You didn't answer the other question. So, what do
Okay,
you think?
please.
Who will be like the pink color most, the male or female?
It depends on the
No, no,
person,
no,
right?
no, 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 no. No, okay. You answer that one.
Suppose if you are asking me directly, what is your, which is your blue or pink, I will choose blue,
You will
not
choose
pink.
blue. Okay. The reason is it will be more erotic. So that I am saying is the male like pink color, right? Male
Male like,
likes pink color.
okay.
So that's why they want to see it, right? So if a lady come in the pink color, it will be it will generate some attractiveness for a male. It's not something that lady likes the pink color. Ladies are choosing that one to impress a male. So that's
Because
what
to
to
impress
impress a
them.
male. So pink is something that, right? Even you say that sexual desires also, that it will be more if you see some pink nature. So that's why your body is structured such a way. So your lips will be pink, like
Okay, I
so.
got it.
Okay. So it's a male. Actually, we are doing it wrong actually. So we have to understand the situation why pink is promoted, because male likes that one, right? So every industry,
So
right?
this is, I think, it is created by a man, isn't it?
Yeah, it's created by a man. It's created by a man.
Everything, yeah.
Every marketing is designed, is structured
Exclusively by man.
exclusively by man, but for lady, right? How many?
Okay.
So a man will spend for his child, right? He will think twice to give a football to his boy, but he will never thinks to take a lehenga of 3,000 rupees for his child, lady, daughter, right? So everywhere, even for her this she want every time him goes for a reception, right? He wants her wife to be look beautiful, right? so that so every marketing is designed and processed according to the ladies. So whatever the ladies like,
Yes.
that will sell in the market. So that's why you
Yeah.
can find Louis Vuitton bags. Not for males, we don't have that much of brand. Like Louis Vuitton, right? We don't have that much of expensive wallet.
Okay.
So whatever the things you choose, like multiple lipsticks, the foundations, the
Yeah.
makeup things, everything is specially designed for the ladies.
Designed.
So if the male is also earning, that will be that will be go to that same market.
Business strategy,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. That go to the even most of the things, the decision making will come from the this kitchen, right? Whatever the presentation you give to that particular man, at the end he will look into his wife, right? Does we go for it or not? Because if he purchase that one, if she don't like that one, she will be pushing like anything. Like I told you, right? Don't to took this one, right? So the marketing and infrastructure is designed revolving the ladies and the children. So that's where the market revolves. So whatever the psychology
Okay.
that you are implementing, it should be, you should be focusing on ladies. Then only you will be financially fruitful. And the other thing, so
Okay.
it's not thing.
Then also profit for profit, isn't it? Then when we talk about the ultimate thing is of sexual objectification of women, isn't it?
Hmm.
This fashion industry,
Yeah.
modeling, and
Huh.
all we can find men are marketing or making money with ladies,
Yeah.
out of ladies,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Uh,
Uh,
but now another market is evolving actually. Rather than this
uh,
prostitute, male prostitute, you may say, I didn't find the particular name. Those persons are earning more. Now we are in a society where ladies are earning more than men. So the men,
more men are, is it vice versa? Like
no, no,
men
no, no,
are,
no.
no, no, no.
Miss, now we don't know actually, right? Many of the miss, many people say that it is easy to get promoted as a lady, right? Actually it is true, right? So she will be more able to visibly presentable, right? She will be always in the makeup. We won't be able to do that one every one on time. So everybody likes a presentable figure over there. So even the companies do,
Exactly.
yeah, any soft corner should be there, right? So she will be more polite, right? She will be more welcoming, right? We won't be able to do that structure. If you do that one, it will see awkward. So every companies do
Yeah.
need a presentable figure in front of them. That's why if you go to Chutney Mami also, that's the biggest strategy that you can choose. Most of the ladies will be there, right? Even their logo, Chutney Mami, if you see that particular restaurant, it from Vadiyorakada, the chutney. So it's their logo itself is a lady. So one lady will be there to welcome you. So that welcoming nature attracts many people, even for family to there. So even if one child, she won't be interested to have a gents over there. So he will provide a chocolate to her. So the children will be a routing factor for their family. Let's go here, not nowhere nearby. So my suggestion is, um, so this not think that it is that many people are not exploiting, right? Whoever is intelligent are exploiting that one. That we only think that it's awkward, we shouldn't do that one, right? We shouldn't have a lady staff in our things. But for the natural desires that a man have, even your films, all those things, right? They are utilizing that one, but we only having something restriction to that one. And as I know, so we came from that topic, right? To memorize something, right? You have to connect something erotic to that one. I trained the
Yeah.
same thing to one of my cousin, right? So
Uh-huh.
we like we will have a very rapport, right? We will talk about.
So, what is the justification? Why we remember dirty, that erotic kind of things, so that we will remember things very fast, and when we connecting such things, isn't it?
Interest,
Mm. Right.
right?
Interest. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So so like you told, when we are alone in the loom, right? Our thoughts will be very weird, right? So
Yes.
it will naturally connect. You don't want to push something, right? When you're pushing something, it is try to be burden, right? When your mind
Yes.
doesn't like that one, then you have to push that mind to get it liked, right? It's no, don't come easily. So this is
Yeah.
something naturally comes to you, right? So when I trained her after a certain time, so she was very bad in studies, right? So she was not actually she is took this Ayurveda, like she didn't take the second language Sanskrit, right? He was in Hindi. So suddenly she has an interest to go for Ayurveda. So she are not able to that learn a new language because all the slogans will be in Sanskrit. So I told her to try this one, right? So uh, so sometimes when she reads some slogas and all those things, we can see. so, so that's why that much interest that he so what he passed she passed with the distinction in the Ayurveda. So who cares what the path
That's
she
your
took?
great advice.
Otherwise, that worked actually. So
Yeah, yeah.
and there are some slogas. Karagre Vasade Lakshmi, Karamadhe Saraswati, Karamuledu Govinda,
Karamuledu.
Prabhade. Yeah. So there was some.
Siddha Gauri, something like that, isn't it?
So still that was not something very. I am not that I don't like these slogas and all those things. With this technique, I am to train her. I study
You
that one.
learned.
I still remember that one. So if the way if you see that way we connected that one, it is very awkward, right? And and many of the students were reaching out to her. How you study this one? Even if she purchased none of the books, right? She take the notes from the library. With the notes itself, he cleared that one. So at the end point, we have a one student from he's a co-studier with her, right? Arjun was his name.
Okay.
So currently he is in Russia. So we he asked for the notes, right? Annie, please share your notes, right? With the notes, you clearly no, I don't give. So
This is the
he begged
reason.
he begged like anything, like I won't disclose and all those things, right? Then she told me that okay, this is my brother gave me. So he wrote me the shortcuts and all those things, and for every particular he will train you, right? She was very
Maybe
close.
it works for her, but in his case, may not. He has to connect with his own
No, no, no,
fantasy
no,
of
no,
his
no, no,
and
no, 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 no.
things, isn't it?
Actually, this is
Anyone can learn it, isn't it?
work
It won't
excellently.
work
It will work
for
excellently,
anyone.
excellently for male actually. I thought think for
Ah,
ladies it won't work, but if when I see that quotes, right? I think if she is an author of any autobiography, he will undone that this particular Enda kada the Madhavi Kuti, the thought process she have that the way she connect the things. Oh God,
so
I
she created it for herself. It was not
Ah,
you who created it,
no, 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 no,
isn't
no,
it?
no.
For her, she did it
I
by
am,
herself, and you
I
understood your cousin's real mind, isn't it? Oh, how dirty can you even imagine things, isn't it? Yeah.
sometimes because to teach him, right? I have to understand that one, right? She don't want to expose her character. He was a very homely lady, right? He's a very so she don't want to expose that
In
one. So
front of public,
public.
she's a very modest kind of. That's it. Society expects a girl to
Uh,
control her passion. I think more than that kind of sexual energy, ladies have it more than gents, isn't it? But we are supposed to hide it because something unusual like that is considered as a stigma or some not expected from a lady.
yeah,
You should be very modest in
even
any.
the
Yeah.
modern kitchen that the one that Meera was Suraj Venyaramud, there was a correct, right? So she was discussing about some foreplay and all those things. So he how you know all those things, right? Right. So this is
Yes,
some
yes, that's it.
that this is the kind of society's name, right? So that when you said
Now
that
also, I think society hasn't changed in that way. Isn't it?
same
Still, the
same
society is stay in a
same
state
that,
stagnant
that,
position. Yeah.
that's why most of the girls are not willing to stay over here. Most of the thing is migrating, right? Canada, right? So they want to explore the things. Even some of my students is there. I do have the same kind of relationship with everybody. So if when there somebody stuck, she used to call me. Now she visited after 5 years. She visited, so we have a meet over there. So she was telling, Ro, now my I'm very relaxed actually, right? Here I have to play a role of a teacher's like daughter, right? I am a teacher actually. So she was a teacher before she went to character, but actually she don't want that one, right? Why she teacher should be? Why should I restrict my emotions to fulfill some others' desire?
Yes. Here,
Yeah.
in that way, when we talk about a teacher's character. A teacher is someone who should be a role model to the society. She's the social engineer, isn't it? So she shouldn't dance. She shouldn't go to pub. She shouldn't wear revealing dress. These are the things constructed by the society for a teacher role, isn't it? So if you're doing something away from it, then are you a teacher? You are not expected to do such things, isn't it?
Yeah.
അങ്ങനെയാണ്. Like if
I,
she have an Instagram account where she opens up everything, she is supposed to just block her principal or the other people, isn't it? Because they will understand the real her, isn't it? Uh,
the same
for
thing, right? I told you regarding that one particular author, the Thai Ilata Mutai, right? Right? Um, s- Thai Ilata Mutai. Okay. Ashwati Srikanth. You maybe heard about that one. Ashwati Srikanth.
I will check it. I will check it.
Ashwati.
Thai Lata
Okay. Ashwati Srikanth. So I will show you, right? Ashwati Srikanth, right? She recently have an interview. In that interview, she is mentioning that, right? So this is uh, we're able to see this one. So in that particular thing, she was mentioning that I won't let my daughter to be a good one, right? She don't want to be no. She don't want to be a no more nice girl, right? Because she suffered a lot to convince their teachers that she is a very good girl, right? To
Yeah,
maintaining that particular thing, she suffered a lot. So
yeah,
she told me that so we can't talk to a male, right? We should be very prominent. We have to do good in the exams. We shouldn't go for any movies, right? I i i i wasted my entire childhood, my adolescence and all those things to impress, right, somebody else, right? Not impress myself. So I told my child that you don't want to be a good list, right, in the teacher's book, right? I want you to enjoy this one, right? So
yeah, yeah,
that's
exactly.
so this has come from a lady who is already suffered that one, right? It's not something that
I
I
think
am
still
saying.
people are, yeah, our parents are also saying the same thing, isn't it? You want to make uh, a good name in front of others.
Hmm.
Society, I mean, neighbors should say good things about you. No one should say any negative or bad things. So always, uh, your label should be like there should be no black mark. നല്ലതെന്ന് പറയിപ്പിക്കാൻ it is very difficult. But if you make
നല്ലത് for
if you
them,
want to,
no, not for us.
yeah, that's it. I was telling it in that quote. Good girls don't make history. Only bold girls make it. Yeah.
So actually, the for
They
same
create
thing.
their own.
Yeah,
Uh,
I forget his name, right? I forget that actress. She was from the adult movie. She came to Indian movie, and she is when she reached out to Kerala for an inauguration, there was actually a traffic block, right? My memory is so actually these persons who want us to be very bold, right? Very right, what to say, um, very family person and all those things. The same people is going to visit her, right? They are a they are, I think that's a fake thing, right? These people are having the fake. If you reach out their things
yeah, wearing a mask. A man is decent in the daylight and is extreme kind of animal
in
behavior and
even
at night, isn't it?
even some of the movies that I say ഈ നല്ലവൻ
No one
എവനുമേ
is
ഇല്ല.
watching. Yeah.
അല്ല ഈ നല്ലവൻ എവനുമേ ഇല്ല. നല്ലവൻ അവൻ தான் இருப்பான். ഒന്ന് முடியாதவன், இல்லாதவன் கிடைக்காதவன். இந்த ரெண்டே பேர் மட்டும்தான் நல்லவனா இருக்க முடியும்னு. So we say, so either he won't be getting something, so otherwise he won't be capable of doing that those things. Those people only will be in the list of good people, right? And these people always jealous of the other person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I think
Yeah, that's it.
when the interesting
Uh,
things, I think we find the resources better, right? I don't have any vocabulary
Mm.
issues. I think if I improve my vocabulary skills in the interesting topic, definitely I think I can improve better. And for yesterday also, I present in a better way. So what I done is I made a script in front of me, right? I read it with the
Uh,
proper pauses and all those things. But if I am able to remember
and
those things in a better way, I think I can do better.
instead of remembering point by point, I mean, word by word, sentence by sentence, you can just memorize all the points. What
Hmm.
all points I have to say, that points have to be written in the right order. And
Hmm.
um, since you have that, you can, I mean, there is a supporting thing, isn't it? It's not done directly. Like you have something screen, isn't it, to check, to look at.
Hmm. Hmm.
So with the you can write down the main points on that screen and ref and do the presentation. So it will come out really well.
Hmm.
Presentation prepare in such a way that, and also to add vocabulary. Uh, do you want to make things complicated, like very instead of saying it is really impressive or good, we can use some other words like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious എന്ന് വേണമെങ്കിൽ
No, no,
പറയാം.
no, no.
അടിപൊളി എന്നുള്ളത്.
I don't want to be more interactive with the people. I want to listen to people more than, because the main intention of mind, I should able to uh, ask them better questions. It's not some open-ended question, right? So that it can
You want
induce
to
the
ask
people.
better questions.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I was about to start a podcast, right, with the normal people, right, who done better in their life. So something that people can learn from them. So they are the
Yeah.
people that they won't be able to present something to the child, but through my
Hmm.
discussion, I want to let my community know who this person really is, what are his challenges, so
So
that.
you can just try it out. Just give me the set of questions you asked or you're planning to ask a person, then I will correct how to ask questions and all of. There are WH questions, and also apart from that, we can start questions from starting with this am is are was where do does did have has had വെച്ചിട്ടുള്ള questions നമുക്ക് ഇത്രയും മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ. There are only such question words in English. അപ്പൊ എനിക്കൊരു പത്തോ just type for send me some 20 questions you would like to ask to the person whom you interview എന്നുള്ളത് തരികയാണെങ്കിൽ I can correct you with that.
It's not only the interview. That's the professional thing. This particular that initiation I took to make a rapport with my family, because there are a gap between Gen Zs and the older people, right? I need the experience from these old people, but this young generation is not able to listen to him, because to listen to him, these people should know who he is actually, right? If he directly talk to these people what he has done, they will take them as a SP, right? So that he's himself is promoting something, right? What I want to do is
Yeah, yeah.
through my podcast, when I make him a hero in front of this, okay, he's such a capable person, he make this much of changes in other people's life with proper proof, then these people will reach out to him asking for the solutions. So through that way, I
Yeah.
want to make the people know, because every people don't have time to interact with each other, because these people don't have that capability to make this rapport. So what I want to know is, through the
Yeah, yeah.
podcast, they should be able to listen to what he is actually is, understand his personality, and through my community, if it works, definitely it will start working on autopilot. So I can initiate
That
that
will
thing and
be
I
a
come out.
good, yeah, initiate. Yeah, it
Yeah.
will be a good. You should do that.
Yeah.
Creating an impact, and yeah, society is something good, isn't it?
Yeah. So we have a
Podcast is something that you can do.
yeah, we have a ballet actually for the child, because I don't have hope in my generation also. So that if I train the people from the scratch, from the how they have to taught, what are the technique that they have, what is muscle memory, what the neural connections, how you have to implement this one in your studies, definitely going forward these people will contribute.
Especially focusing that young minds. It's really
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah,
It will be, yeah,
they'll
it
be
can
fresh
create a
actually.
huge impact.
Yeah, and in future, because I am contributing my temple, because in the old age I do have some personal connection with that one. I was emotionally connected with that one. But in nowadays, if you ask for some contribution from their side, because temple has done nothing to them, neither in their
Yeah,
studies, not
yes.
in their the character formation and all those things. What I'm trying is in the future time also, if it's become a system, then the same people will contribute to the new things. Definitely going forward, they will remember, okay, this temple has done this much to me. That's why I'm able to reach perform better in these organizations. Now it's my responsibility to do the same for the future generation. So that's my intention.
Yeah. Okay, great. So anyway, I would like to listen more about it, and we'll do that on Monday. Okay.
Thank you.
So it was a very insightful
For me.
discussion today, and
Yes.
we delved deep into some topics that were so-called stigma. People consider
No,
it as, yeah,
for me, for us, I don't think that's why we are all able to
yeah,
discuss it
yeah.
openly.
That's
For the other
why,
people,
yes, we
yeah.
were able to open up really well.
But see, yeah, see,
ഇപ്പൊ നമ്മ
utilizing the same thing, we changed many people's life. Now she is settled. She is a famous doctor, right?
E- yes, yes. Yeah, I have taught in colleges and higher secondary schools where teachers, sisters, and fathers run the institution. So I talked about the sexual education uh, in a very cool way, introduced that concept to the children. And children was like, ma'am, can we talk such things in this classroom? I said,
Uh,
why? No. That was the thing. So students like me. And also I
okay.
talked to them about that menstrual thing, about lovers, relationship, toxicity, everything. And all children will confide their secrets with me. Ma'am, I
Correct.
have a relationship. What I yeah, so we can solve that issues,
Even that those ladies don't know how to
and they
find a
will
toxic
definitely
one.
come out of such relationship.
Yeah, even they know how to identify toxic relationship. What are the
Right.
checkpoints?
So yeah, they will be free to speak anything about their that's something they hide with us, because we are
Yeah.
very much amiable, approachable, not like the principal or that traditional teacher who sees things or criticizes everything, isn't it? So we don't want to be that kind of, I don't want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
so
same
that's
thing
it.
for me. And
എന്താണ് ഇത്
see,
നമുക്ക്
when you give a
ആ
spark to them, they are able to exploit it to the greater level. So as I told, right, I
yeah
was one third of that one. She exploited to the next level, and she is utilizing to the other studies also. So see, one of the technique, it's how it worked for me is to do. It can be a better work for the other peoples also, right, in their other domains.
yes. Okay. So we will discuss this topic further in the future. Okay,
Sure.
because everything is connected, as you said.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
And have a happy weekend.
Thank you.
Recording stopped.